everybody, it's Katie Cardozo-Farner, your director for Team Sunshine State Superstars. So some of you may know I just got back from Leadership Retreat in Cancun, Mexico, and leadership is something that I really look forward to every year. It is a time to recharge, and it's also a time to get together with other leaders in the Sensi family and share ideas and encourage one another, and it's just such a powerful time. I actually look forward to it even more than the incentive trips. You know, it's just such a wonderful time to get together with your Sensi family. And this year at Leadership, we talked a lot about the Sensi spirit and positivity and kindness and the sharing of ideas, and it was just such a positive, wonderful place. I just didn't even want to leave. It was really, really wonderful. We have an amazing company behind us with leaders who are so inspiring. It's incredible. I feel so honored to be a part of the Sensi family. And every time I get together with the executives and the home office staff, I'm just blown away by them. They're just incredible people who are humble, who are considerate. They're just wonderful, and they're 100% here for us. They want to make our lives great. They want to make our lives better. They want to equip us to be the leaders and have the lives that we want to live. It's powerful, and I hope that someday many of you can join me there. We've got every year. You can look forward to it. It's going to be every year in January. So typically it's directors and above who can attend. This year they opened it up to everyone through an incentive that we did. So they might do it again. They might not. Who knows? But I know it was a really powerful year, and I look forward to the next one. So I want to give you guys a little bit of information that I received there. Some things that I found to be really valuable and that I'm going to start putting into place right away. Some things that, from reflecting and talking to people, I really found to be very important. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself, just in case I don't know some of you as well. So I am obviously a director with Sensi. I've been with Sensi since May of 2010. And when I first joined, I was just sort of like a kidnapper. I only wanted the discount and just to sell to like my immediate family. I never had any intentions of becoming a leader, growing a team. It was just for fun and for a discount. So my first year, I just sort of floated along in my business. 3 people happened to come to me throughout the course of that year and a half, who wanted to join my team. And I was like, you want to join my team? I don't really have anything to offer you. I'm just kind of doing my thing or whatever. But they wanted to join my team. So I was like, okay, so I didn't really know what to do with them. They just kind of joined me, and I just sort of focused on myself and what I was doing in my business. And then I heard Stampede was coming up, which was the very first convention, as they called it back then, that I attended. And that was in Fort Worth, Texas. And I went there as a lead consultant with 3 people on my team, and I left on such a low. I left there feeling like, oh my gosh, all these people have accomplished these amazing things just by working the business and having fun, and I haven't done anything in this year and a half. I want to get home and I want to work. I want to change my life. I don't want to be the job that I'm at right now. I don't want to be there forever. I don't like what I do there. I want to change my life. So I came home and I decided to work. So that was in August of 2011, and that October, so September, October, so 2 solid months after convention, I promoted to director with 18 people in my group. I just came home and recruited and worked, and I knew that's what I wanted to do. And I've never looked back since. I'm so beyond blessed by this business, from the relationships that I have with team members, and the blessing of watching you grow your business and helping you be a part of it, or being a part of helping you grow. And it's just such an honor to working with customers and hostesses who have become my friends. It's just so cool, and I love what I do. I absolutely love what I do. And so that's just a little bit of background about me, and I just want you guys to know that, so you can know a little piece of my heart and where I've been, and that doesn't matter how you started, you can change your mind at any point in time to build it to be a business that you want it to be, to change your life, to change your family's life. It's never too late to make that decision. So, if that's one of your new goals for this new year, I'd love to work with you and get you there. So let's talk about some exciting things that were announced at Leadership. Number one is the Mary Christensen program, which I posted a video to the team Facebook page. So if you haven't seen it yet, go watch it. I've got all of the details there. It's going to be a program to get you to director in 20 weeks. And this is going to be a program that we do every quarter. And Mary Christensen has designed the entire thing for us. So it's going to be amazing if she's behind it. Hello. I actually had the honor of having lunch with her and our superstar directors, Ken and Danette, one of the days at Leadership, and got to pick her brain a little bit. And I'm just so excited for this program. I think we're going to see a lot of people shoot up to the director title through the course of this year because of this program. So I'm very excited about that. And I've got the information on how you can qualify and what you need to do all on the video on the team Facebook page. So please check that out. Next thing I want to talk about is Scentsy Spirit. This is our 10-year anniversary. Scentsy is 10 years old this year, and that's such an exciting accomplishment. Heidi talked about where she sees Scentsy 10 years from now, and she can't even answer. She just cannot think of what to say because she never expected Scentsy to be here 10 years ago. We've just grown so much, and it's such an incredible journey. And it really shows the power of what we've got. We have a great product, a great company backing us, and I'm so excited to be celebrating 10 years of Scentsy, and I hope you are too. We're running a whole campaign that's called I Choose Scentsy. So you're going to be seeing a lot of that. One of the things I chose, because we had these big banners that we got to sign, it was like, I choose authenticity, I choose, all of these different things that we could sign on the banner. So I chose to sign there that I choose international growth. Australia, here we come. So that's my personal large goal for this year, is growing a team in Australia, finding someone who wants to join that amazing new opportunity there in Australia. And I encourage you guys to have a new goal for yourself as well, a big goal that you're going to work towards this year. So and you saw, I'm sure, we got a email about this really cool thing that they're going to do on the 10th of every month, giving back the parties for the hostess. They get the product credit for the value of the PRV for their party. So you've got to make sure that you're paying attention to the news feed, paying attention to those emails, because that is super awesome. You want to hold parties at the beginning of the month and get them closed out by the 10th, so that way those hostesses can be entered into that drawing. So again, for more information, check the news tab or check your email, because you should have gotten an email from the home office with all the details on this really cool incentive that the home office is doing. Another thing that I really took away from Leadership was getting back to this sisterhood and this Scentsy family. So many times people get freaked out and think that there's such a scarcity, and that, customers are so rare, and you've got to see a Scentsy consultant and think, oh, you're the enemy. You sell Scentsy and you live in my town? That's not the way it needs to be. Scentsy has always been about a family, and hello, the name Scentsy Family. We call it Scentsy Family Reunion instead of convention. There is an incredible amount of growth still available in the United States, and hello, we're in other countries now too, but in the United States, China, let's talk about China. Amway's huge. The sales for Amway in China were 3 times the amount per person than what our sales are for the amount of sales per person in the United States. So China, where people don't have a lot of money, people don't really shop for stuff like that, and the population is incredibly high, the sales were 3 times for Amway what our sales were for Scentsy per person in the United States. I mean, that's mind-boggling. There's still so much room for growth. There is no reason that we should have a negative attitude when we happen to come across a Scentsy sister in town. Embrace them. Say, hey, oh my gosh, you're part of the Scentsy family. Chat. I mean, there's so much you can learn from one another, and it's just so cool. So that's another thing. And speaking of positivity, our team Facebook page is a place that I really value that positivity. I want our team Facebook page to be a place that someone can go to and be uplifted, not a place someone goes to and feels discouraged. And plus, we have guests all the time on our team Facebook page. Now, if I was a guest on a Facebook page and I saw negative chatter, I sure wouldn't be interested in coming back. So, no questions asked. When negative comments are posted, I will be removing those. We want it to be a positive space. And again, going back to the Scentsy spirit, I seriously made a commitment. Like, we all made a commitment at leadership to share that Scentsy spirit. And speaking of Scentsy spirit, we've got Spring Sprint coming up. And I've got the report here. We have a total of 45 team members attending Spring Sprints all over the country. We've got people going in Pennsylvania. We've got people going in Virginia, West Virginia, Ohio, Pennsylvania, I think I already said that. And then a huge chunk of us here in Orlando. So I'm so excited for Spring Sprint. We got to hear a little bit about what's going on this year, and it's going to be a jam-packed, awesome time. All of the speakers that are consultants were chosen by superstar directors, so you know they're going to be fabulous and the training is going to be great. And let me just say, those of you who chose to spend the day and go to Spring Sprint, I'm so happy that you made that choice. And I just think it's such a wise choice to spend that time recharging your batteries, you know, not only for your business, but for your personal self. I mean, you're going to get training not only for your business, but for your personal growth and development. It's a wonderful time. And what to expect, I just wanted to touch on that really quickly. You can expect a real full day. I mean, you're going to be go, 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 so wear comfortable shoes. I would encourage you to wear jeans as well, so you're not going to be cold. Convention centers, are typically cold, so I would wear jeans. And you're mainly going to be sitting. Registration can take a long time depending on how well they have everything laid out. The first year it was a little lengthy. Last year was great. So it just depends. So be prepared. Wear comfortable shoes. You might be standing for a little while during registration. But come full of your Scentsy spirit. Wear your team shirts. I've posted the link if you'd like to get a shirt. If not, if you don't want to wear a team shirt, that's fine. Just wear some sort of, Scentsy spirit shirt. Everybody's going to be covered in their Scentsy spirit. So make sure that you bring yours. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about is the Spring Sprint incentive. You should have gotten an email from me, I don't know, I think I sent it like 3 or 4 days ago, talking about my Spring Sprint incentive. If you registered for Spring Sprint, you are going to be having the chance to get your registration fee refunded to you in product of your choice for Scentsy, Velada, or Grace Adele. And this is an incentive that I am doing for everyone in my group, so that does cover Nadia's team, so any of you guys in Nadia's downline, you can participate in this as well. What you have to do is you have to take a picture of yourself at your Spring Sprint location with a banner or a sign or whatever next to you so I can see you're there, and I need you to upload that to Facebook. Tag me in the post, and in the post do hashtag I choose Scentsy and then say why. Like hashtag I choose Scentsy because the product rocks or whatever you want to say. But make sure that you do that. Every single person who does that will go in a drawing, and one of those people will win the prize. So again, you've got to make sure that you post the picture on the day of your convention, tag me, hashtag I choose Scentsy, and then all of those people will be entered into the drawing. Once all the Spring Sprint locations have been held, so everyone's had their chance to enter, then I will go ahead and do the drawing. So I'm super excited about Spring Sprint. You made such a wise choice going. You're going to love it. And I cannot wait to kind of hear the buzz and see what you guys think. So that's just a little bit of information about leadership and some of my real important takeaways. Oh, one other thing I forgot. Something that's really important to me, and I really want to make sure that I kind of go back to this year, is getting to know you guys more on a personal level. I feel like so much of the time we can focus on business, business, business. I want to get to know you guys more on a personal level. So what I would love is when I post this video on the team Facebook page, I would love for you guys to comment on this video and share something about yourself that we might not know about you. You know, maybe, I don't know, maybe you have a degree in psychology or something. I don't know. Comment on this video something that myself and the rest of the team probably doesn't know about you. I want us to get to know each other more and spend more time together as friends. The Christmas party was such a blast, and I want to start doing some maybe quarterly activities like that with you guys, like going bowling or going to play mini golf or, you know, just stuff like that. Just fun things for us to just hang out and get to know each other. So I love you guys. You're a blessing in my life, and I'm so grateful to God for all of you. So I hope you have a sensational day, and I will catch you guys next time.